The COVID-19 epidemic has left its marks on almost every industry. This has a significant influence on the transportation and logistic industry. Most economic activity were put on hold until the epidemic was contained as the result of entire or partial lockdown imposed by nations worldwide. However, because of our transportation system success in terms of mobility and safety, we have become accustomed to take long-haul flight and global cruise with little consideration for the possible negative consequences. On December 31st, 2019, the novel coronavirus COVID-19 was found for the first time in Wuhan, China. To stop the spread of this dangerous infection, the Chinese authorities placed a lockdown on the whole region. By the end of February 2020, most countries around the world were aware of COVID-19 arrival.
Hi, my name is Kanisa Najwa binti Khairul Amri and my magic number is 2exit963. I will talk about the factors that affect transportation behavior and logistic industry during COVID-19 crisis. The spread of COVID-19 has a profound effect on all economic sectors in Malaysia. The spread of the COVID-19 pandemic continues to show a surge globally. Among the affected economies are the business sector, tourism sector and education sector. However, the transport sector and logistic industry was also affected due to the spread of COVID-19 epidemic throughout the state in Malaysia. Next, another factors that affect transportation and logistic industry is COVID-19 crisis is public concern regarding the risk of the infection. Public transport has also limited the number of passengers in the vehicle, causing the transport sector to be affected. Logistic industry also get affected by where they need to reduce the number of their employees to prevent infection among the employees. This makes the logistic industry affected and slow in work process. The next factor is that the government thinks the work from home directive should be implemented and practiced by all employers including the private and public sectors as it helps curb the spread of the COVID-19 epidemic. The crisis has affected all forms of transport, from cars and public transport in cities to buses, trains and planes nationally and internationally. The logistic industry is also disrupted due to the implementation of work done from home. Roadblock during the COVID-19 pandemic also disrupted the transportation behavior and logistic industry because the vehicle is not free to move and the driver has to get the permission of the police station to go out only for important business. As a conclusion, is it clear that vehicles such as land vehicle, water vehicle or air vehicle are very important in our daily life?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tachahau yi pudi iru kinge vanakam to doctor and my fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Faris Halmi bin Rosdan. My metric number is 290316. The reason I'm here to present about the positive impact of COVID-19 to logistic and transport industry. My first point is digital knowledge and abilities. This is because digital knowledge and abilities which has facilitated and enhanced digital experience and talents in logistics and transportation. Passenger, staff and goods have all been transported more efficiently because to hybrid working. My second point is e-commerce and e-logistics services becoming more popular. This is because to meet the growing demand for e-logistics services, more e-commerce organizations have been established, such as shipping companies like DHL and UPS, as well as real estate logistics services such as Walmart's e-commerce warehouse services. Point 3. The number of logistical alliance and partnership is growing. This is because there has been a rapid diversification and integration of logistic businesses in order to acquire a competitive advantage in the supply chain sector. Alibaba and Amazon as market leaders are examples of logistic retailers.
My name is Tejas Ravaras on of Bodyvale and my magic number is 290304. Today I would like to present about ways to soften the impact of COVID-19 to the transport and the logistic industry. Firstly, government should start back the economic activities with safety steps. Start back economic activities includes supply chain, distribution service, export and import with a safety step. safety steps like implementing and follow social distance, sanitation, wear masks, and check body temperature must be restricted in companies. Government should reopen the movement control order to ensure the economic start back with safely. Economic sector and activities are allowed to work while observing business standard operation process. Secondly, apply new norm at working place. New norm change the entire working style of people at working place. People are requested to follow rules and regulations which newly established in working place by government. Starting to use more robotic in the working place such as robotic based picking, which makes sure and help people to avoid close contact among their working mates. Impact of COVID-19 bring more digitalized system in working place.
Logistics industry is the flow of human resources such as food, medicine, and equipment to the destination of buyers or consumers. Logistics industry is related to the process of product handling, production, packaging, inventory, transportation, warehousing, and security. The use of robotics is increasingly introduced and used by the logistics industry. This is said so because the use of robotics facilitates and speeds up the logistics industry in handling each of their work processes. Next, the use of robotics in the management of the logistics industry can improve the safety of workers. This is because the use of robotics can reduce and prevent injuries that will be faced by workers during the work process. Last mile delivery is a distribution network where the retailer does not use third-party delivery services but they use their own services to deliver goods from house to house. The distribution network is one of the fundamental things in determining the company's long-term competitive advantage. Therefore, the transportation system in this distribution network is very important to all logistics industries. The development of last mile delivery is growing in line with e-commerce companies. E-commerce has grown rapidly along with the development of telecommunication, technology, payment, and mobility. However, this last mile delivery does not only use cars, vans, or lorries, but use of drone has also been introduced. This shows the progress of the distribution network in the logistics industry. The use of the drone solves the problem of road congestion when delivering goods to customers. One of the companies that implement this distribution network model is Amazon, specifically for food products. However, today, there are many food service providers that specifically offer last mile delivery design. Therefore, last mile delivery is very important in the logistics industry companies in our country, and we also need to pursue progress in this industry. Thank you.
Next is Internet of Things, IoT. Internet of Connection is more to physical device which monitor the data and transfer the data from internet and without human interaction. Having advanced technology of Internet of Things in logistics industry improve and enable efficiency, transparency, and fleet management. Fleet route is fleet management which prepared by United Arab Emirates for the companies to control and manage their fleet via Internet of Things. This fleet route platform helps in monitoring the performance of vehicles. Warehouse automation is one of the changes in transport and logistics industry. The warehouse automation lets the human work and helpful on increasing the efficiency, speed, and productivity. We can place technology was implemented in transport and logistics industry such as automated guided vehicles (AGV). For the example, Indian start Adverb Technology worked on Dynamo which help in device load in the warehouse. Different guidance systems which include laser and magnetic are offered in custom Dynamo AGV by
Elastic logistics is defined as a company's ability to grow or shrink the resource in its premises in response to an increase in order or output. In other words, elastic logistics refer to the capacity to scale a warehouse operation and resource to enable their effectiveness during period of high demand while remaining cost efficient during period of low demand.
Moving on to the changes in transport and logistics industry after pandemic COVID-19 is blockchain. This is because Steam Chain or smart contracts. Steam Chain is a blockchain firm based in the United States that uses its World Trade Logistics (WTL) smart contract solution to simplify payment operations. Furthermore, ShipChain of freight tracking. ShipChain, a firm established in the United States, creates a logistic platform that uses blockchain technology to support the end-to-end shipping process. Next will be autonomous vehicle. Spring as a autonomous vehicle fleet. This is because Spring X1, a self-driving utility vehicles fleet developed by the German startup Spring, is designed to move items in a predictable and intelligent manner. Lastly, Mars Auto as autonomous vehicle software. Mars Auto, a South Korean company, develops software that allows self-driving vehicles to carry goods without the need for a driver.
Generally, the movement limitation order issue in Malaysia is one of element for transportation to diminish the spread of COVID-19. To combat the spread of COVID-19 virus, cities across Malaysia have imposed travel restriction on their population. This because individuals are not permitted to leave the house unless they have important business to attend to. As a result, the number of vehicles on the road is rapidly decreasing since only those with vital business can exit, and the road become extremely silent due to absence of automobile. The logistic business has also been impacted by the movement control order, which has resulted in significant drop in demand in the automobile, oil and petroleum distribution, construction and metal manufacturing sector.